Okay, recording. Now, the most important sentence is area of POQ sector equals to 5/18 of area of circle. Can you write this sentence down? 8 part 1. If you look at the working, the working is very simple. But I want you to understand this sentence. This sentence is from where? Did I invent the question? Is it on the question itself? It is, right? Now, tell me word by word. Word by word. Word by word. Of means what? Plus, minus, times, divide. Times. Okay, so of means times. So I have 5/18 times. Now, what does area of circle means? The whole thing. What is the area of circle? What is the formula? No. Area of circle. Area of circle. It's not 368. Pi r squared. So it's just pi r squared. Now, of course, we are talking about area of sector. Is this already the formula of area of sector? Who can tell me what does 5/18 in the original formula, what is it about? Theta over 300. Remember the original formula? So theta over 360 times pi r squared. Do you remember that? Okay, so I write down the formula. So you remember that this is originally area sector, and it was something like theta over 360 times pi r squared. Who can now compare and tell me what does 5/18 means? Again, 5/18 seems like equal to what? Theta over 360. Do you think so? Because it's the same, right? Pi r squared, all have pi r squared. So this is something like theta over 360. So you can write down 5/18 equals to theta over 360. Can you now find theta? You do a cross multiply. Look at the original diagram. Where do you think is theta? Theta is the small one or the big one? Small one, right? Theta is the small one. So what's the answer? Don't tell me the answer. You go and solve yourself. Okay? Okay, part 2. Let's go to part 2. Correct. Correct. But you need to understand why lah. As I told you, the working is very straightforward. The working is just 5/18 times 360. But you need to know why. The reason is because when I compare this and the bottom one, it seems like this 5/18 is equal to this theta over 360. Okay, 8 part 2. Okay, I zoom into 8 part 2. Given that the area is this, find the diameter of the circle. So every time you see the sentence, you highlight, you can plot the sentence on the foolscap. I show you how. So area shaded 385. Do you already have the theta? And you have the theta already, right? So theta over 360 times pi r square is equals to 385. Can you find the radius? What is the theta? Anyone can tell me the answer? 100. So this theta is 100. Who cannot solve this equation? Who not sure how to solve this equation? If not sure, what you can do is, this is actually over 1. Then I can combine this into one fraction. Multiply, right? So I don't have to change any denominator. It's simply just 100 pi r square over 360 equals 385 over 1. If I write something like that, Can you continue already? You cross multiply, or you can cancel, up to you. And then you solve for radius. After you got a radius, what must you do? Find the diameter. No, r square is diameter. Is r square equals to diameter? No, No. What is diameter? Diameter is 2r. So you need to know that 2r is not the same as r square. Not the same, not equal. Okay. No need. But I want you to label this in your diagram. There are a few important things. Number one. Are you all listening? Because a lot of you are writing and not looking. So can you all look first? Look first, important. Number one. I always say label what? Label what? What must you label? Marcus, what must you label? Start with the R. Label what? Radius. So you must always label the radius. You see, when you label radius, you get a unlock feature. You got to unlock addition of a known number. See, look up. If this is 11, which other length is 11? AR, very good. So, can you help me label your radius? On your diagram, label your radius. So you know AR is equals to 11. How I know? Because AR and AP belongs to one circle. Look at your circle, look at your diagram again. Do you see AR and AP belong to one circle? So you know that because it belongs to one circle, I cannot draw a circle properly, so I draw something like that. So you know that you have 11. Now, is there another radius? Yes. Where? 7. So you know this is 7. You also know this is 7. So which means you know AB is equals to 7. And when you add together, you know, RB. You know AB is equals to 18 cm. So far clear? So you know additional length already. Now, second thing you need to know, if I have a line, I have two perpendicular lines. Question, do you think they are parallel? Yes. Again, I have a line, I have two perpendicular lines. Do you think they are parallel? Yes, right? So which means I know this is parallel. Now, why is parallel so important? I zoom in. Because if this is parallel, if I draw a triangle, you see, what is this shape? Again, what is this shape? Trapezium, parallelogram, trapezium. Answer is trapezium because I only got one pair. If I have two pair, then it's parallelogram. Okay, what is trapezium? Can I apply Tuakaso? Can I apply sine rule, cosine rule? Cannot. So I must invent a triangle. I must create a triangle. Now how do I do that? From this horizontal line, if I move up, do you see a triangle here? And because these two is parallel lines, do you think this length and this length is the same? Yes, right? So you will see a triangle, and because this length and this length is the same, if this is 7, what is on top? 11 minus 7. So this is 11 minus 7 is 4. 4 is correct. Because I see a different answer, I want to fail again. Okay, so if you draw another triangle here, and this is parallel, you know this is 4, you know this is 7. Now, let us name this point. Let's see. A, B, P, Q, C is not. So I name this as D. Up to you. I name this as C or D. I use C, because C is not given. So I highlight the triangle. I want you to draw this triangle. Draw this triangle on the space below. So I zoom out. So I draw a triangle which is bigger. And this is A, this is C, this is B, this is 4, this is 18. And I want you to also know, okay, I zoom in now, I zoom in. So you know the pink triangle. I want you to know that angle CAB is equal to angle PAB because it's the same angle. Question, can you find CAB? Yes. Is there a right angle triangle? Yes. So there's a right angle triangle. I leave it to you to find this special angle. Okay? Stop here. Don't need to do anything else. So like that can do already. Later you will take time and do. Let's go to part 2. Leave some space. Leave some space. So let's go to part 2. I cannot wait for you to complete because I wait for you to complete. Today we only do these 2 questions. I still have 12. So let's continue. Now, shaded area can find or cannot find? You think can find or cannot find? Where? Shaded area. I look at the diagram again. Shaded area is this one. Okay. Now I tell you the story. Everyone look up. Then I let you all try later. Now, in order to find this sector, this weird shape. Now, do you agree that if I can find the trapezium, again, I find the trapezium, I minus the 2 sector, I'll get the bottom one. Okay? Can I stop here? Oh, trapezium formula is what? There are 2 ways of doing it. One is you find the area of rectangle plus the triangle, or the actual formula is half A plus B times height. Okay? So I write down the area of trapezium formula for you. Area of trapezium half A plus B times height. This is sum of parallel sides. Can you look at the diagram? Tell me the A and B is which length and which length? 11 and 7. So the length is actually AP plus BQ. Who can tell me what is the height? Who can tell me what is the height? 11 and 7. So is the height 11 or 7? Both wrong. Again, where's the height? In the middle. So the trapezium height, recall sec 2 formula. This is the 2 parallel sides. The height will be the distance between the 2 parallel sides. Can follow? So it's not 11, not 7, not 18, but this thing. So it's P and Q. Very good, the CB. So it's equals to BC actually. Okay? So look at the diagram again. I pause here. You go and try. You go and find. And then submit to me tomorrow. What's the time? 8. Okay.